Hey everybody, Jacqueline Turner, and I just want to demonstrate just a few moves that you can do to strengthen your upper body. I've been asked a lot recently, what are some things that I can do to improve on my upper body strength? So these are simple yet effective and can be done in your home, while you're out, wherever you find yourself. If you're traveling a lot during the summer, these can easily be done wherever you find yourself, as long as you have either a light set of hand weights to take with you, or water bottles work great if you don't have weights. Even canned goods can be used as weights, or just use your own muscle strength by just adding some resistance without uses of the weights, as well as resistance bands. Forgot those lovely little forms of torture, so to speak. But just a few to get you started. And so let's go ahead. Today I've got a set of 5-pound weights and a set of 10-pound weights. Again, you can use however light set of weights that you have on hand, or you can even increase if that be the case with you. So whatever works for you. Just know that when you're using weights, you don't want to go so light that you have no resistance, and you don't want to go so heavy that you're straining to even get the weight up, because that is going to create injury, and you won't be able to do anything because you've injured yourself, and now you've put yourself out of the game anyway. So we want just enough weight to add just enough resistance that's going to challenge us and push us without creating injury, without creating bad form. And we want enough weights that it's going to cause us to be challenged and to get a workout, rather than just picking something up and saying, whoo, I can do this. So let's go ahead and get started. My first one I want to demonstrate for you is called a lateral raise. And I'm going to use the 5-pound weights for this. And you're going to stand with your feet shoulder width apart. And you're just going to raise the weights out like this, kind of like a scarecrow, and then lower them down. Please remember, I know you're not going to be talking while you're doing this as I am, but please remember to always breathe during your exercises. You never want to hold your breath, ever. And you want to exhale when you find it to be the most challenging. And you also don't want to do them quick. You don't want to do it like this. It's not going to be as effective as if you go out slowly and bring it back in. You want the weights to be causing you to work, not momentum. So there's your lateral raise. Also, while I have the 5-pound weights, tricep kickbacks are great to work the back area of your arm, which is, for a lot of women, mostly I know, our trouble spot, but doesn't mean that it can't be worked. So I'm going to stand a little bit, like hip width distance apart, but to my side. I'm going to lean over and have my leg and my front leg kind of in a lunge position without my knee over my toes. Remember, you always want to keep your knee in line with your ankle. And you're just going to bring up the weight like this, and you're going to kick it back. And that is what's called a tricep kickback. Please always keep your ab muscles tucked in. You don't want to just let them hang there. Once you're finished on one side, you can't neglect the other. So those are your tricep kickbacks. Also remember to please always bend at the knees to lower your weight. You never want to just lean over. My next one, I'm going to pick up these 10-pound weights, and I'm going to do what's called a deadlift. Again, I'm going to stand shoulder width apart, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hinge at my waist, and then I'm going to bring the weights up and lower them down. Up and down. Again, you want to have your body doing the work, the weights, not momentum. So don't rush through this. And if you notice, my knees are not locked they're actually slightly bent. And then when I'm done, I hinge at the waist and lift back up. Now, the next one that I'm going to do, I'm still going to remain in shoulder width stance apart. I'm going to do what's called a shoulder press. And I'm just going to bring these bad boys up right here, and I'm going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. And when I'm done, I'm going to bring them down, and I'm going to bend at my knees to bring my weights down. The last move I want to demonstrate for you is one that we all know, and it doesn't require anything but my own body. It's called a push-up, and I know a lot of you guys, I was one of them, are probably thinking, oh dear gosh, I hate push-ups. They can be done. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. So, if you have to start out on your knees, so be it. If you can only, push out 3 push-ups, 1 push-up, whatever, 1 is better than none. 3 is better than none. Whatever you can do, whatever level you start out at is not the level that you're going to stay at. But remember, wherever you start is better than the person who has chosen not to start. So, whatever step you're taking forward is a step worth taking. I'm going to go ahead and drop down. And I'm going to drop down on my knees to demonstrate that you can do it on your knees. And just a simple push-up. If you're feeling a little strong, get in plank position. And here, I'll come on to the side so you can see me. Plank position. You never want your bottom down like this, and you never want it up like this. But get down, and just the simple push-up. And think of it as you're pushing the floor away, so to speak. Not as necessarily as you're pushing yourself up. So those are just a few moves that you can do to help strengthen your upper body. If you have any questions, or if you'd like more help, please reach out to me, contact me. I'd love to help you in any way that I can. And I'll talk to you soon, guys. Bye!